Hey ya. Hello Zachary, hello Blues, hello Pilip, hello I saw Bunny, I saw Kieran, beautiful people, how are you doing? How was your weekend? What's up? Hello Kyra, lovely Kyra is here. I'm happy. Hey yo, I haven't seen you in forever. Ever, Blues. What's going on? Too short indeed. Life is hard and I wish the weekend was longer. It's been rough out here. How is everybody? Anything cool happen? Anything fun? Anything tragic so we can just complain? It's been 5 months? You've been a member of this house of the Turtle Society for 5 months, Kyra? That's gangster moves if you ask me. But yeah, so let's go. Thank you for the membership. I appreciate it. You get cute emotes somewhat. I really need to one day invest in them, but I can't right now. Please, thank you. 10 months? Then 10 months. You're just doing competitions with Kyra at this point, like dang. Did my model just freeze? Of course, it was too much. It was too much for my model to handle right now. When it was again. Hello? Oh, we're having a whole fit. 1 second. Hello? One day maybe. No, the whole thing kind of crashed. Hello? Babe Redger, why do you need to do that? Think that not loading or just me? Not loading at all? I mean, did everything die? Honestly, I would not be surprised because I got no luck like that. Let me shut down VBridger because it's dead. And that's great. The scuff. It may happen. Oh, Leopoldo. That's a name. Lorenzini. I wonder if you could be Italian. I mean, you may not be. Maybe I'm tripping, but maybe you are, though. Yes, Tortuguina. I don't know the actual language. I wonder how come it says I just became a sponsor, but I've been. I see that it says you've been there for 10 months, so I don't know why it just says. I don't know, but I know the truth. I know you've been there for 10 months, and that's okay. My grandfather isn't Italian. I'm Chilean. Oh, that's a nice situation. Nice lineage. Let's go. Let me connect. Can we connect? Oh, is it the phone? Is it the phone that's just not having it? Because there's no reason for all that. Like, there just is it. It says my phone is not connected to the Wi-Fi. What is even going on? Hello, people. Welcome in. I swear I'm not always scuffed. It may happen sometimes, but sometimes I'm not, though. What the hell is going on? I will get it, I swear. Okay, I'm having a little fit here because why are we having this? I will catch up on chat in a second, but like I don't need the scuff that early in the stream. Like I feel like there should be some respect out here for no scuff until a reasonable amount of time has passed. Connect. Okay, so it did change. So last week when I was trying to connect to VBridger, it changed my IP for some reason, and then it did it again. Like, okay, I guess. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that little moment there. Gotta figure out our lives, Let me get back to the chat so I can actually read and catch up. Hello. Oh, hello, Antares. Hello, it's been a while. How you been? Hello, Isabella. Welcome in. Hello, people. How are you people doing? Hello. I am not scared. Oh, sorry, I got scared. Thank you. I don't know. Okay, I got my water bottle, so I'm ready to yap now. Okay. Hello. What did I miss? Let me catch up. Radon. That's probably that. Hit the phone and make it understand. See, violence is always a solution, and we'll figure it out somehow. I finally made it to one of your streams. Well, I'm happy to have you there. Like, I'm out here. Today is a yapping day, and of course I had to get hit with some scuff. Hello, Isabella. How you doing? Hello, people. Hello, beautiful people. I'm so scuffed. My God. I'm trying to be professional here. Anyways, welcome back. Thank you. I am back. Oh, true that the font cannot be easily read by most people. I don't even know how do you change the font you use on YouTube. Honestly, is a mystery to me. But let me just make sure I didn't miss anything else. I don't think so. Anyways, how is everybody doing? I had a weekend. Like, I woke up at 11 and then I was like, you know what? I'm not doing anything today. Like, that was my Saturday. Hung out, had some good food. I did go out to get stuff because I actually decided to reattempt my dyeing my hair adventure. It's more red now, so I'm more satisfied. Is it as bright as I wish it was? It's not, but you know, TikTok still bork. I've been suffering of tummy aches. Be gone, tummy aches. How dare. Leave people alone. They don't want that in their lives, my God. But are you feeling any better now? I'm checking on the YouTube, on the TikTok live to see how it's looking. And it's not looking. Oh, it's looking a little bit here. Let me see. From my browser, it looks fine, I think. It might be a bit blurry, but that's the most. You took some medicine? There we go. See, you tackle them with violence and then you feel better. That's how you take care of your health when your health is not having it, okay? But yeah. Yeah, so I didn't do much. What was that? Ah, thank you for the coin. What does that mean? And then thank you for it though. Thank you for the things. The TikTok things. Thank you, Kyra. I appreciate it. I need to change my goals. See, you're good at keeping me in check with not being scuffed out here. Thank you, though. I appreciate that. Thank you a lot. But yeah. So, do any of you guys remember last week when I was talking about my my coworker that's kind of a cheater, like leaving his wife to go into a weird situationship? Did you see my question? I got hit with a YouTube ad after I asked, so I might have missed it. If it's about your membership, I can see that you've been there for 10 months, so I don't know why you would say that. I like the Sakabembas in the corner. Yes, it's our favorite. And you know what? It's even better. Let me hit you with that. We even have our own emote for it. No, not that. The game trail. Hello, Emily. Welcome in. How you doing? How was your weekend? Welcome. Let me see. What did you say? Like, I lost a bunch of things when I was trying to fix my stuff. Hit the phone. At this point, if you could just ask again. Oh, did you have the chance to watch the game trailer I posted in Discord, or did you just get in from work and start stream? Basically, that's what happened. Oh, thank you for the follow me kiss. Welcome in. You're now part of Turtle Society. Welcome in. Oh my god, that's so silly. I know, it's amazing. But wait, I want to know about the coworker. Oh, the tea on my coworker. Okay, I will let you know about that because that's pretty good. Sakachan is my favorite spirit animal. Let's go. Yes, Fish. Hello, Fish. How you doing? Did you see that the one time you were not there, we actually rolled for Casablanca? That's what we're watching for movie night this week. I mean, I can say love, but I will pop in and say hi. Hi, Kuro. I hope you have a good day and you had a good weekend. But okay, like I can't like make people linger. Oh, we dying. Okay, we just dying. My jaw dropped literally, and that was that. Okay, what is going on? Like, what is even? I changed the IP address 2 seconds ago, and now we're just dying again, and we be looking suspicious. I'm sorry, I'm keeping the suspense up, the thrilling details of what happened with my coworker. And I said that my phone is not connected to the internet when it is. I swear there's something going on with my internet and I have no idea what it is. 1 second. And I will miss chat again. Why? I'm quite annoyed right now, I'm not gonna lie. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean it's not connected to the internet? It obviously is. So if you could stop with the trash, I would really, really appreciate it. My god. Let me put OBS here so I can actually read. I will pay, not gonna lie, I'll be sad if we don't watch Klaus at some point this month. It's been on our Christmas wheel for so long. I want me to rig the wheel for it. I see how it is. Always ready to do that. Maybe that was the secret that was the secret, is being gone. Yeah, if you want a movie to be happening, you cannot be there when we roll the wheel. That's what we've understood. Okay, so internet is back. And then, okay. As if nothing happened. Because, that's how that works. Alright, I am back. So, my coworker. I don't know that many people were there when I talked about my coworker last week. But, so there's that one coworker of mine that is doing suspicious activities. Basically, he had a daughter last year, and my boss and I were a bit judgy because she has like one of these weird names that is like, why would you do this to your child? Like her sister has a normal name. She's like Penelope or something. And then they found the weirdest randomness that means nothing name. Because my boss and I were so confused, we actually Googled it. And it means like small rock. And we're like, why would you want to call your little daughter a small rock? And we're like, okay, you have issues, but it's okay type of thing. And then he came to ask me stuff about insurance and stuff. He's like, yeah, I've always been under my wife's insurance. Like, I wanted to know how much it costs for this and that and this and that. And I was like, okay. Then my boss one day tells me, oh, by the way, he's leaving his wife. And I'm like, oh, what? Like, what's the tea on that? Like, I need to know. And then she's like, yeah, apparently it had not been feeling it for a few months and stuff. Like, didn't you just have a baby? Like, baby's not even a year old yet. And it's like, yeah, apparently it was not it. And then like he's moving out. Like he apparently decided to break up with his wife, and like a month later, like he's moving out into an apartment. And I'm like, bruh, you're not even like gonna try. I don't know his life. I'm not there, but I'm gonna judge. That's exactly why I'm gonna judge. But I'm like, okay. And my boss is like, yeah, I think you told me he's talking to someone. So I'm like, talking to someone? Has he be talking to someone while not broken up with his wife, perhaps? Type of thing. And we're like, I don't know, but it looks suspicious. And I was like, does the wife know about the person? And then she's like, I don't think she does at the moment. And then it's like, awkward times. Okay. And then she asked him, like, where did you find this person? Like, was it like while working or something? Leaving your wife after giving birth for no other reason than that should require of having a small fee or something. Honestly, agreed. I'm just like, what you mean? Like the baby, it's such a new baby. Like, girl is still like tired. Like, he's working all the time, so she's probably home with the two babies. I mean, the other one is like 6, but still, like, you're having a 6-year-old that requires attention and a baby that's less than a year old. And then your husband all of a sudden one day wakes up and like, nah, I'm gone. And then apparently he met the girl at the gym, and we're like, okay, all right, gym is dangerous. I never go to the gym alone, and I will never let my man go to the gym alone. Dangerous times. Actually, I don't care. Like, as long as you, like, honestly, if you're a decent person, you would not have to worry about the other talking to people at the gym normally, but But yeah, so my boss was telling me about that. I was like, okay. And then we're at lunch and we're talking about stuff. And my boss was like, oh yeah, when I divorced, like, I had made plans. I got a big car because, we wanted kids and stuff. And like, my boss's stories are something else. But like a week, like, she had been with that man for 7 years, married for about 1 or 2 years, if I remember well. And then she was like, okay, we want to have kids. So like, she realized she was having trouble with that. So she was about to start like fertility treatments and stuff. Like, in a week before she started them, my man showed up and was like, yeah, I don't love you anymore. Let's divorce. After 7 years. And then apparently, I think, from what she told me last week, I think it was also another type of cheating situation, but she didn't know at the time. She learned about it like later on. He just left her for someone else all of a sudden. Rough times. And then she was talking about that next to cheating man, because that's how I call him now. And I was just, that's awkward. I'm just gonna pretend I don't know anything about that. I don't understand how people pick up folks in the gym. I was under the impression it was taboo to talk to anyone unless you're asking if they're done with their weights machines. I thought so too, but apparently he found a way. But I was already like a bit iffy on the situation. I felt bad for the wife and whatnot. But then, like 2 days later or something, my boss tells me, is my model dying again? My model died again. It's like my phone is not able to stay connected to the internet and I'm having a fit right now. Like, what is that about? Huh? What is that about? What are we doing that for? Like, can we not do that? 1 second. And then my model just goes places and I'm like, hello? my god, that's so annoying. I'm trying to tell a story here. Okay. No, I'm telling the story. Anyways, so a few days later, my boss is like, oh yeah, I was talking with the guy a little bit more. I love how Beth needs to get the rest of the tea out of her system. Oh, she tells me all the tea. There is too much tea. See, Antarsha, you missed a lot. There's a lot of tea, and I know it all because of my boss. My boss tells me about who's gonna get fired and whatnot. I know all the tea, and I'm just like, ooh, sipping some Earl Grey right now. But yeah, she tells me, oh yeah, so I was talking with him, and then he told me her situation. So basically, she was like, oh, she's about the same age. She has a daughter the same age as his daughter, and like that. And then she's been separated from her significant other for a year. I'm like, okay, a year is a bit early for, like, you know, parents and stuff, but you never know. But she's like, yeah, but you know what the catch is? She's been separated from this man for a year, but they still live together. And I'm like, so he's leaving his wife for someone that lives with their ex in the same house, raising their child? I don't know that that's the most secure situation to go for. I don't know about you, but that sounds a bit iffy. I don't know. I'm like, so you're... And he already got his apartment. Like, he was moving last weekend, so he was off today. And I'm like, I'm not trying to judge, but I am. Like, I don't know about that, you know? Earl Grey cold. I don't know. It's really cold in my house right now. I'm freezing, so tea is good. How you doing, Daishima? People dumb. I mean, I'm not saying that, but I kind of am. But I'm like, my man, what are you doing? And you know, see, I was judging him in all my mind. Anytime I go home, I just tell Aster, like, you know what cheating men did today? You know, I just catch him up on it. But see, last week we had a secret Santa for our Christmas party situation at work. My job is kind of cheap, but we had a little Christmas situation. So it was like, if you want to participate in the secret Santa, just answer this person, and then we'll just all draw someone, and then we give gifts to people. And I'm like, alright, why not? You know, cozying up, socializing and stuff. And the budget was $10, even though in this world, let's be real, there's nothing okay for $10. So guess who I pick? Of course, I get the cheating man. So I'm like, awesome. I'm like, what do I buy for a random man in his late 30s that I don't really know? And all I know about him is that he's pretty much cheating on his wife. Apparently, the wife knows about the other women now, but I don't know. I don't know all the tea. And I'm like, all right. So after work on Thursday before movie night, I'm like, frick, I forgot to buy a gift. So I go around, we go shopping, looking for something. But you know, I try to be thoughtful with it. I get this man a nice, like, Christmas tree shaped wooden cheese board with a little knife and stuff like that. Buy a Blockbuster gift card. I mean, I'm sure you would like this. Aster was like, you should buy him a best dad cup. Model died again, of course. You know what? I'm gonna try and open it somewhere else. Like, I feel like my my internet has to be very much dying for this to be happening. This is not normal. Like, my phone just is like, oh, where's your Wi-Fi at? And it was not doing that before. Hello, phone, connect. What do you mean incorrect password? I made that password. Secret. Is someone trying to hack my internet? Is that what's going on here? I'll be right back, keeping you on your toes out here. What do you mean? I know this is the right password, so can you stop playing with me? All right, maybe now it's gonna be okay. All right, I'm back. Looks like I die every time. Oh, hello, Benny. How you doing? You get him consulted to not reproduce. You know, you guys have great ideas. I should have consulted with you guys. Get him thinking about adultery. You know, I considered many things. I saw so many gifts for men, and I was like, it's always like, oh, best dad, best this, best husband. And I was like, Without texting you, what kind of job do you have? I work at an admin, very, very basic job. I could be anybody, really. I do like invoicing and stuff in a company and any administration work, that type of thing. Correct horse battery stable. What? CHB. I don't know what that means. I am confusion. So yeah, I thought about it and I was like, okay, he's French, he likes cheese, he got a new place, I'm gonna get him the cheese board and whatnot. So you know, that is my password. Oh yes, that's definitely my password. Don't worry about it. I'm really thoughtful about these things. My mom is so delayed. I will give up. I will have a fit soon. He's French. Yes, he's French. A lot of my coworkers are French. So yeah. So I'm like, okay. And I'm like, you know, I'm not excited for like Christmas Day at work, but I go living my best life. And when I get there on Friday, let me just get that. Okay, because like I see my model tripping and it makes me trip too, and I'm like, hello? Okay, we're fine. So I go there and like we're doing our things. My boss was pissed because, okay, so that also part of what Cheating Man is doing. So my big boss asked who wants to take care of planning the Christmas activities. So Cheating Man and another girl signed up to plan it, and then the boss asked my boss, can you just support them? Like if they need anything, then just support them in the organization of it all. And she's like, okay, sure. She ended up doing like 95% of the job. So like one of this job was to go and get some coffee and like breakfast for us to have on Friday morning. On the morning of, he's like, oh yeah, my plans changed, so I don't have a car, blah blah blah. So he sends my boss. My boss also ordered the pizza for lunch. My boss also got the drinks. My boss also did the reservation because we went bowling with the group. She did everything. They did nothing, and he was very much not present. All day he was on his phone, and I'm guessing that his new girlfriend speaks English because he kept asking how to write stuff in English, and I'm like, that's suspicious. Like his new boo is English speaking or something. And I was like, all right. But you know what's the funny part about life? We get there, we get to the place to have lunch and stuff, because in the morning the other girl was like, guys, don't forget to bring your gift for the secret Santa. Oh, new dress? No, it's just my little shawl. I have a shawl because sometimes it gets cold, and it's very cold today, so I have to, you know, be ready for every situation. Hello, Fabian. How you doing? Welcome in. How you doing? How was your weekend? I see now. Yeah, you know, see, you only see half of my model, so I forget that I have things, especially if you haven't been there for the first too long. But yeah. What else? You're good. Happy to hear it. Yeah, so of course we get there, we're getting ready. My god, I will never finish this story because people are just so troubled by all the great things that I can do. Do you see this? That's me, that's me. And I'm even cool, like I got legs and I can even walk. See, I'm cool like that. I can go places with Myrtle. You have knees. Apparently I do. I also have 2 toes. I won't show you for free like that. But I discovered by doing the color things that I actually have like actual feet. And I'm like, oh dang, okay. I found out about you late this semester, but I haven't seen all the toggles. Oh, you definitely have not. I have the weirdest things that I use here and there. I don't use them every day. What about you? I'm doing pretty good. I'm just retelling all of my adventures of the weekend and stuff. Yeah, I have toes, but I hide them under my shoes because, like, I tell you, that's not for free out here, you know? I have knees, I have shoes, I have feet. Like, I know it's pretty fancy out here if you ask me, you know? But where was I? Okay, Secret Santa. We get for lunch. We're ready to do the Secret Santa's lunch and stuff. And then this man, the cheating man, very nonchalantly is like, oh, well, too bad for whoever I picked because I forgot my gift. Like it was circumstances that I could not control, and like it is what it is. Well, whoever I picked didn't get a gift, and like, yeah, that's that. And I'm like, I'm sure it's me. I'm like, it has to be me. I have a feeling it's me. I can feel it in my bones. It has to be me. Bye bye, Fabian. And then of course, we're starting the exchange and stuff, and I'm just like, I look at him, he looks at me, and then he's like, sorry, it's you. like pointing at me like, I'm sorry too, like I'll get you something next week, blah 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 blah, because it wasn't in today because he was moving during the weekend, so he was off, so he's gonna be in the office on Thursday. Oh, thank you. So what is it, whiskey sour? Thank you. Okay. I love you. Yeah, and yeah, it was just like, homie, like, he did, like, the thing is, I don't really care, it can happen, people forget, but it's like, at least do a little mea culpa, at least pretend you care and you feel bad about it. No, he did not. Oh, hello, Shoes, how you doing? Cyril Mooch, that's pretty much what he's being right now, and I'm like, why do you have so many issues? And, have you considered murder? The thing that's funny, I was not that offended. My boss was pissed. She was already pissed that he like put all the work on her, but he was so pissed that he did that to me. Like, why are you the one that has to be a victim of his issues? She's like, I'm sure he's going through things and life is hard and whatnot, but it's like, if you knew you would be busy, you didn't have to sign up. It was a voluntary like secret Santa. Like, you didn't have to participate if you couldn't do it. And she's so annoyed. She told her mom was annoyed, everybody was annoyed for me. I was like, okay, yeah, it is what it is. I did not expect much from the Secret Santa, but of course I had to get Cheating Man to pick me as well. So we were supposed to exchange gifts to each other. That's the funny thing for me, you know? Yeah, at least pretend you feel bad about forgetting. Exactly. That's what rubbed me off like the wrong way a little bit. I was like, at least pretend you care. I don't know. It was being very annoying all day because I guess something was going on with his new boost. So like, he was on his phone all day, not really there with us during the activities. So we went bowling, and it was like, okay, we have 2 hours of bowling, like paid for by the company, so we're just all gonna have fun. And then all of a sudden, around 4:30, he's like, okay, well, that's your last game. He tells everybody that it's everybody's last game because we have to go there was supposed to be a little outing cocktail hours after, and then he's like, yeah, because I have something else to do, so I gotta go. But my boss is like, but we reserved this for 2 hours, we're still there, we're just gonna use up the time we spent. Like, why is he deciding everybody's schedule because he has stuff to do? It was just being very annoying Friday. I was like, bro, I never hated you, but like right now I don't like you too much, you know? You might have been too, for all I know. I'm just saying on Taras, he might have been. Mana, do what we did. So someone kept stealing the boss's sandwiches. So we got a sandwich with spicy ham, spicy pickles, lettuce, spicy cheese, and Reaper mayo. You know what? I should gift him something like, oh, is it spicy? I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. I just wanted to get you a little gift out here, you know? My sisters were so mad. Esther was like, you should have gotten him a $1 keychain. Because I couldn't find anything for $10 that was decent. So I did spend $20 on this gift. For what? For nothing. You know what you mean? I think I made 90% of the combo. It's fine, don't worry about it. I have a coworker cheating on his wife, and he's also very nonchalant, and he was my Secret Santa, and he forgot my gift, and I picked him for my Secret Santa, and I gave him a gift that was worth more than what the budget was, so yeah. Should've got asked to slap it with some gold. You know what? He would have done it if he could, because I was live texting him all of that, and he was like, are you kidding me? Because we went out of our way Thursday night to go shopping, finding something for this man. So he was mad, my sisters were mad, everybody was mad. So I'm like, yeah. And I call him a mongrel. You know what? It might do it. It might make him feel all small and stuff if Astrid did that. But yeah, he's like a world champion in some sports and stuff, so you know, he's a good looking man, he's in shape and all that, so I don't think he gets intimidated that easily. But you know, you still give it a present? Of course I did. I was not gonna be like, oh well, I am a give it, like, you know, that I don't know how well that would have gone. Maybe I should have been like, well, I'll give it to you when you give me mine. I ain't about all these conversations, you know. Well, yeah, my sisters were like, you gave it to him. I'm like, yeah, I mean, it's already there. Like, what am I supposed to do? That was sort of the best thing. Indeed, I should have gone through that. I don't know why I thought I needed to find something nice and thoughtful for him. Yeah, I don't know. And some people like went creative. Like, I have one coworker that's super funny, but what he did, instead of giving a gift to the person he picked, he gave her a freaking map to go on a treasure hunt to find it. See, it's a $10 gift, but at least she had fun finding it. She had to go the whole office to find it. And like, we work in a big building. She had to go up and down and up and down, but she found it. It was a candle, but she had fun doing it. So, you know, it was worth it. But yeah, next time if I pick this man again, I know it's gonna just be a dollar store situation for him. I am not spending all my money like that on this man, you know? But yeah, wasn't there today. Like, but then also my boss gives me the tea on all people's evaluations and stuff and people that they want to fire. When I tell you I'm in the secret of the gods for no reason, I pretend like I don't realize when some like it's burning out here. As long as I'm not involved, I'm okay. My coworker gave me bacon socks. Bacon socks. Like they look like bacon strips she found at a novelty shop. They didn't fit, but I made them into fingerless gloves. You know what? That's what we like in life. Finding someone that can just make the best of it, okay? That's good. Especially with winter, that's right there. We need a little something, something to warm our fingers. Like, it's so cold. Also, see, the struggle of my life. Aster is a man. And for some reason, men are always hot. So like we haven't started like heating the place, but it's like it's been minus stuff in for a few days and I'm freezing in my own house and I don't know how to go through it. I'm like, you know, I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna die because we're sleeping in like 19 degrees with a fan and I'm like, I cannot I cannot do this. Okay, I live in Florida and we have like 3 weeks of total winter. You know what, we could exchange if you don't mind. I'd be happy. Like I would not complain because right now it's like -1, -2. Like we're getting to the cold times and I'm not about that life. They're doing a Secret Santa's thing at one of the local game stores. It's usually super fun. See, that's because they don't have people like Cheating Man. They have normal people that do their job. Are you here to judge me, sir? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. See, Aster is paranoid. He always thinks I'm talking about him for some reason. I don't know. I don't know. I think you're projecting. I think you have issues. You need to go pray. They're doing, yeah, bring it on. Yes, yes, I will be very much happy for that exchange in life. But I only likes 11 degrees Celsius in my area. You know what? That's too cold for me, but I would take it over whatever is going on. What's the temperature like right now? Let me check. Right now it's -2 as I was thinking. So yeah, it's still very bad and I'm not happy about that. What is that? So we only Fahrenheit. Oh yeah, the freedom units. Celsius to I'll just start the few and I give up. -2 is -18 for you guys for some reason. So that's that. It's cold out here. Eagle screech. Yep. That's pretty much it. Let me see. Wait, no, that's the opposite. Sorry. It's 28 degrees for you guys in freedom units. But then 11 is -11. See, you have some random numbers that match ours. I really don't understand why you guys are choosing to live your life that complicated, you know? I just convert for the benefit of the others since everyone else uses it. I'm considerate like that. Yeah, you should be proud of how great you are and how considerate you are. Because clearly other people just don't understand that this is not how it works. Like, what you mean? Like, I've always been very confused by it. But then we have a few random things that are Fahrenheit. Like, I remember like pool thermometers were in Fahrenheit growing up and I was confused as to why. I'm like, but why? I don't understand this term. -11 Celsius. Yeah, not right now. It's actually -18 Fahrenheit and -2 Celsius right now. But it's only gonna get worse. -11 is not even that cold in this poor place I live in. We're just here to suffer. That's what we do. Because we as a country are clearly hard-headed. You know what? That's probably true, but I'm not here to judge. We should use Kelvin instead. Yes. You know, we all go towards something else. And when we have a great time learning together, you know? Yeah, but you know, the coldest I've ever lived here is -45. And I would be happy with never experiencing that again. But I feel like, you know, maybe it is the end of the world. It's getting warmer and warmer and right now we're supposed to be full of snow, but we're not. So I'm complaining, but at the same time I'm not. It's just like, it's been bad. Do you bench? I started going to the gym. I don't know that I bench anything, but I do squat and I use dumbbells and I do the leg press and I do the chest bicep curls and I do the thing pull down. I forgot latch. What's the name? I do things. I am toning my body, okay? I'm doing things that are good, okay? I'm proud of myself. Welcome in, love, by the way. We use for tools and guns. Merca. What is Metric. No. Yeah. Metric system? I don't know. America's is interesting. Sorry. Hello, I'm back. Welcome back. Millimeters. Okay, so you have one of these that are normal. Okay, let's go. But like, you guys still use inches and stuff, but we do for construction only. It's just so really weird how it's separated between things, you know? Do you have a hairdryer? If so, you can use it to heat under your blanket, and if you angle it so it doesn't overheat, you got a nice blanket for her. For who? Sorry, I also do have a heated blanket, but if I use that, Asher would die. He would probably not survive. He'd be like, what's wrong with you type of thing. But I do have a heated blanket that I do like. I'll probably whip it out very soon because I'm just sitting in the house freezing. Right now, I have his hoodie that I stole. Then I have my pajamas and I have socks. I never wear socks in my house, but now I'm freezing. And I have a blanket on my legs as well. And I still feel the cold. And I turn on the heating in my office. That's how cold I am right now. And I cannot, okay? And to be fair, the metric system is actually better for most things. I mean, I feel like it's not bad for construction, so I can get behind it. But I feel like a lot of things like kilometers and stuff are like so much easier. Everything is easy. Everything is a round number. Like we don't have point something. If it's gonna be 1 kilometer, it's gonna be 1,000 meters. And it's really easy to learn, okay? School's ending next week. Let's freaking go. Let's go vacation. I think my last day of work is gonna be on the 20th this year, and I'm pretty excited for it. Man, I almost got struck for what I wanted to say about millimeters to inches. That's suspicious. That sounds like you were trying to say something suspicious. Would you do such a thing? Is that a good thing to do? I don't know. Don't get struck out here. But yeah, I just realized I don't even see my chat properly. There we go. So like if you say something and it gets caught by the automod, I will know and I will judge. That's how it's gonna go. Wait. And you're so happy? As you should. I remember being so happy for freaking winter break. It was everything. And you know, depending on what phase of school you are, sometimes it's longer. I remember in a specific, like, it's something that other countries don't have, but like it's in between high school and uni. You had like this school you were off for like a whole month. It was amazing. It was great times, you know. We will use fraction before decimals. Wow, you have problems. You need help. You guys like to complicate your life for no reason. I'm not sure I understand why anybody would want to do that. Like decimals are so easy to use. You just move the freaking comma and then you have your answer as to what it is converted as. Like it just makes your life easier. What do you mean you don't want it? Do you not understand? Do you just decide you want to suffer more for some reason? You like that? I don't know. A bit weird if you ask me, but I ain't here to judge, except cheating men. I will judge cheating men every day, all day. I have no problem with that. I have no qualms about it. Oh, I started a new anime series. Oh, hello, Grey Seraphim. That's a beautiful name. Welcome in. How are you? How was your weekend? I started watching the Monogatari series because that's one of Astra's dream for me to watch that. So we started that over the weekend. If you freeze, like, no worries. I don't know. Winter break? Well, I mean, when school was off back in the day. I mean, I'm lucky enough that my job has a winter break. We're gonna be off for 2 weeks. So my job is not the best, has a lot of issues, but at least I am safe from working during Christmas, you know? Monogatari is goated. Like, you know, I am still trying to figure out how I feel about it. Like, it's really weird because I started watching it and I was like, there's something very
familiar about it. And I've been trying to pinpoint, like, why do I feel like I've watched something very, very similar before? So we were looking at like shows that are similar yesterday, because I am able to tell what's gonna happen quite early. And Astrid was like, oh, good job, like figuring it out. I'm like, yeah, but for me it only made sense that this is where the story was going. And I think the closest one. Have you watched Moana 2? I have not. I don't know how I feel about Moana 2. I'm like, why is there a 2? Like, it hasn't been that long that the first one came out, and I liked it a lot. I don't know if I'm ready to like ruin my experience, and if I don't like the second one, I don't know how I'll feel. But yeah, I think the closest one that came to mind was probably Holic for me. Monogatari so far, and I've watched 5 episodes so far, so like 2 arcs. It's like a mix of Holic and Jigoku Shoujo. That's the vibe that I get from it. So I don't know how I overall feel about it. Like, am I like, oh my gosh, this is the best thing I've ever watched? But it's also not bad. So I don't know. I feel like I need to watch more and like understand the story more, or like where it's going. Because from what Aster told me, it's like very much arcs of like little stories and like what it means and like human feelings and whatever. I never had a winter break if it was school or work. What do you mean? None of that. Like, you never had any days off for Christmas and New Year's? Like, you didn't have a week off? You just went to school on Christmas? Like, what do you mean? Like, what are you telling me right now? That sounds like pain and suffering. The Holic series is a fun series. It was. I really like Clamp. You know, my copium when I was younger is like around the time I found Holic. I think it's around the time that I did watch Code Geass. And I was like, but maybe there will be a crossover. Maybe there will be one, because I watched Tsubasa Chronicles and I read it when I was younger. And then they would travel through the worlds of Clamp. I'm like, maybe one day they just stumbled upon Lelouch. I was waiting for it, and then it never happened. I was kind of sad. But anytime I saw any character that looked like them, I'm like, oh, maybe this time. Yeah, I struggled, but it was okay. I really, really like the Tsubasa Chronicles series, because it was like a rabbit hole for me, because I really, really liked Cardcaptor Sakura. And then after that, I was like, oh, there's another version of Sakura. Let me see what this is. So I watched Tsubasa Chronicles. And then I'm like, ooh, I like the witch and stuff. What is this? Oh, let me watch Holic. So it was a big rabbit hole for me to watch all the things one after the other, and hoping for Kogi's to just show up, you know. Wait. Love Yuko's outfit too. Yes, it was. Kogi's with Soyoshi jacket tickets are still fun to watch. I mean, I guess I was young enough to not feel the edge. I was just into it. I loved the cliffhangers. It's been in my top shows forever. I really like it a lot. I like the story. That's why I'm annoyed now when people copy the story. I'm looking at you, AOT. And I'm like, yeah, you know, don't do that. I still like it. The soundtrack was amazing. Voice acting was amazing. And I love the story overall. I was just never really into the mecha part. Like, I didn't care for the mecha fights and stuff. It was just like, okay.
Hello, Mini Me. How you doing? Welcome in. How have you been? How was your weekend? We're chatting it up, checking what people been up to and whatnot. You know, the usual. I don't know what I'm doing with my life situation, but we're just talking about anime because I started watching the Monogatari series during the weekend, and it's been quite fun. I just don't know how I feel about it, because I really feel deja vu with it. That's how I feel about it. And I'm like, but why? Like, what's going on? Why do I feel like I've watched this before? Why can't I tell what's gonna happen? So I'm just like, I don't know. Yeah, I've had Christmas off Christmas Day, but outside of the day, no, we have to work the next day. Well, that's the thing. At least that sounds kind of normal for a lot of jobs. I do realize that my job is not normal, being like giving us time off during winter. They give us about 2 weeks because the company just closes for these 2 weeks. But you didn't have any of that while in like high school or middle school. They wouldn't close the schools during the holidays. Like, they were just always going. Doing okay, thanks. It was chill. How are you? I'm pretty good. Complaining about my cheating husband, co-worker,
and the fact that he didn't give me my Secret Santa gift, so I'm still waiting. And the thing is, I'm pretty sure he's gonna get me some trash too, so I'm gonna be waiting until Thursday just for him to give me trash. So it's gonna be a time to be alive, you know. But yeah, but I think the next anime I'm interested in, even though I'm saying that as someone that has not finished like 4 animes that I have pending, I'm like, I don't know, it's like a curse. I just end up watching like about half of a series, and then I just never come back to it. And I never used to be like that. I used to be very good with like binging stuff from beginning to the end and calling it a day. Oh, another show we finished last week, I think was Thursday, we finished The Boys. Yeah, we should have stopped after season 1, to be honest, but you know, that was that. Then like, I feel like if I'm thinking about the series I'm watching currently that I haven't finished, I'm watching Dungeon Mishi. I got to like half of it, I think 12. I got to episode 9 of season 1 of Oshinoko. I am on episode 11 or 12 of the second season as JJK. I'm like 2 episodes off of finishing Osama Ranking. Like, I just have a problem. I need help. I just can't finish stuff. I do my best, but I just never do. It's like, dang. It's rough out here. But then I'm like, ooh, that looks fun. I want to watch that. But what will happen if I try it? I guess the solution would be for me to watch stuff as it's coming out. Because then I don't have the stress of like, oh, I need to finish this one day. No, I just watch it when I can. It's once a week. I think that actually might be the answer for my problems. Yeah. I'm still not over Arcane. I've been like watching so many videos, reading so many threads, because you know, I haven't rewatched it a lot. I've watched reactions, but I'm not the most observant when it comes to the small details. So like, I feel like a show like Arcane, you need to like go to Twitter to find the people that are obsessed, and they tell you what to find. They're like, oh, have you seen this in the corner? Oh, have you seen this little sign? Oh, the foreshadowing between this and that. Oh, the parallels between the season 1 and 2. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, so like I'm living my best life right now watching Arcane stuff. Yes, I love it. It's a great time. It's what I wanted and more. But yeah, except for that, I don't know. I want to watch stuff, but I just don't have time. I like having hobbies, and like, I mean, streaming is a hobby that takes time, but also combines two, because I get to yap and or play games, so it's all good. You got to watch this TV show called From what? Or are you just gonna leave me hanging like that? Like, what you mean? What was I gonna say? I forgot. You troubled me with that random like cliffhanger in a chat message. Dang. Tea. Finish my tea now. I can get my drink. Ooh, I got a whiskey sour. Let's go. See, I'm telling you, Oscar is just turning me into an alcoholic these days because he's fancy like that. You're just not gonna tell me what you're talking about. She was like you're just messing with me like that. But yeah, except for that, I'm pretty excited for the week. I'm gonna be playing Little Nightmares 2. I don't know what to expect. I really enjoyed the first one, so I'm excited for this. And I'm not sure. Okay, but you're not gonna tell me what the rest of your sentence is about? Like, what you mean? You got to watch this TV show called From? Is that the title? From? Is that what I'm not getting? Like, getting messed up with? Yeah, Little Nightmares. Also, I may have to modify my schedule on Friday because I forgot I was supposed to pick up Aster somewhere, so I might have to either move it or cancel it. We'll have to see at that point. And what else? Yeah, tomorrow I'm not streaming because I'm getting my hair done for real this time. Last time I went and then they were like, nah, it's too early, come back in 3 weeks. So I'm gonna try again, and they better not send me home, and I'll be happy to have it done because I want to look cute for the holidays. Okay, I started the first episode of Arcane today. Ooh, okay, well, you'll have to come back and let me know how you feel about it. I will not tell you anything because I don't want you to have any expectation, but I will say I don't know anybody that didn't like it fully. I know my sister's struggling to watch it because I guess she doesn't have the attention span, so she's like, I don't understand what's going on. Things go too fast, so I don't know what's going on. I'm like, girl, just pay attention. Like, for once, leave your phone away. Look at the screen. I feel like Arcane is the type of show where you actually have to look. You cannot be distracted because you'll miss stuff and be confused. And she's tried like twice and she's always confused. I'm like, girl, just let go of your phone, let go of your whatever, and like just sit down and enjoy the show. Like, if not, you just be confused, you know. No, that's the name of the show. It's called From. Oh, I see. Okay, is it like a real people show, anime show? Like, what is it like? I don't watch that much real people show. I only do when I'm asked to. I don't go out of my way to look for one. Okay, back. Welcome back. Was doodling? I had to consider on how bad my doodle is. You know what? That's very relatable when you say it like that. My art is interesting to say the least. I'm trying to animate drawings now, and it's kind of hard but easy, but it's kind of going good so far. Well, congrats. See, we have real artists in the chat. They know how to do it. I have no idea, but I try my best. That's how it is. I haven't had a art stream in a while. I might do that, especially since I'll be off during the holidays. I may do more longer and daytime streams when I have time. I'll also, like, you know, tweak my schedule around it because I have a lot of like family time, probably on the 24th, the 25th, the 26th, the 27th. I'm probably gonna be busy every single day. Oh, that reminds me, we're talking about movie night in the chat today. I was too busy with work, so I didn't have time to answer. But yeah, we're definitely watching Tokyo Godfathers because that's life. That's how we do it. We never have a Christmas without it. And then after that, we have Casablanca this week. So it leaves us 2 spots. At the same time, I believe the 26th is a Thursday, so I might not be available. Yeah, 26th is a Thursday, so I will not be available. What we can do, we can either move it before or after. Oh, thank you for the follow, Deadpool. Welcome into Turtle Society. And yeah, so we'll have to choose when we want to have movie night at that point. I don't know. We'll have to see then. Yeah, that's the title of the show, From. Yee. I just still don't know what this is. Wait, let me see. From, because I was trying to figure out is it an animated show or is it a show? I'm like, From show. Oh, it's real people stuff. All right, I'll keep it open so I can look it up later. Thank you. Why does this randomly open? I don't need that. Okay. But yeah, so we'll have to see. I love that last year we did end up watching freaking what was the name? The Christmas movie that isn't a Christmas movie with Bruce Willis. Die Hard. Yeah, we watched Die Hard last year. What's wrong with us? I don't know, but we live our lives that way. So yum. We better watch Claws this month. We'll have to put on the wheel. So I think what we're gonna do after movie on Thursday, we'll probably skip whatever we rolled. What did we roll? I forgot. Let me see. So movie comments. Oh, we were supposed to watch Casablanca this week, and the next week we're supposed to watch Get Out. So it should be interesting. And the week after was supposed to be Megamind. So I think we will just push Get Out and Megamind for after Christmas season. But I'm excited for these. I actually have a movie I've watched before on the list, so you know we love it. Yeah, it's well written, people. It's really good, but you gotta pay attention. Another one of these. You're asking for my attention span. What? I thought one this month was one, but we have 3 other movie nights for the month. So never seen Get Out. Well, there you go. Finally, I will know something that you guys don't. Let's freaking go. But yeah, no, we have. Since we already rolled it and we've been like waiting for Casablanca for 2 years, we're not gonna push it. So we have Tokyo Godfather. Probably the one closest to Christmas is gonna be that because we gotta take a sip and watch Tokyo Godfather and have a little acid trip every year. And then we can choose for the other 2 weeks left and push the rest. I think I think most people would be okay with Klaus. I don't know what the second one might be. Okay, Klaus better be to then after Tokyo Godfather. It will either be after Christmas or right before, something like that. Tokyo Godfather is amazing. Yes, it has changed my life, truly. I would not be the same person if I did not watch this movie, so I feel like I need to pay my respect to it every year at this point. It's like, people go to church on like Christmas Eve or something. For us, it's like we gotta watch Tokyo Godfather though. Like, I guess that would be the movie that we have on the 23rd, right before Christmas. I think that should be. I think it will be on Monday since it's gonna be Christmas days after that. Also, you should watch this anime called Vox Machina. It's based off a real D&D session. I mean, I don't know if that's a selling point for me. I'm not a D&D person, but I mean, you never know. I may like it anyways. As I was saying, I just have so many things I want to watch that I don't have time for. We want to rewatch the whole ReZero series because we want to watch the new season and we forgot everything, so we need to watch that. It was gonna take a while, and I just started Monogatari as well, so it's gonna take a while to be done with that as well. So yeah, there's a bit of work, but we're excited for it. It's gonna be great. We're gonna love it. But yeah. Except for that, content-wise, I'm thinking. Let's look at how much time we have left before our vacation. We have about 2 weeks of streams to go. Except for this week, I should be able to stream 3 times a week next week as well. I'm thinking of doing some AITAs or any stories. So like, if you have any stories you'd like me to react to, of course, make it TOS friendly and whatnot, and you'd like to have my reaction to, we can read them on stream and judge people for their bad decisions. So feel free to share them on Discord and we can go through them and have fun. But yeah, that's gonna be fun. I will probably have a Christmas karaoke. I don't know what consists of, what a Christmas karaoke consists of for me. I don't know that many Christmas songs, but it's gonna be a great time. So look forward to that. I hate school even though I cut myself so bad I had to get stitches, but I still have, what? Was that an accident or not? Depending on your answer, we may have to do something about this. But yeah. What else? I'm trying to think about the cool stuff. I'm thinking about having one community night before the holidays as well. I think the next one we wanted to do was what do you call it? We wanted to do Phasmophobia. That's what we wanted to do as a community night. Or maybe we might just, do the, what do you call it? Another community karaoke because people like that a lot. Alright, let me just do that real quick. Alright, you're getting a timeout because this is not appropriate to talk on chat. Alright, missed the last one. Yeah, so hopefully we choose a day where you can be there for it, Yeah, you was at work too. You could hear beautiful voices. I tell you, you've never heard so much love and life and passion in Fish's and Kuro's voices. You've never heard that before. So it was definitely worth it, definitely beautiful, and I would do anything to bring it back to our lives. This is so yum. Anyway, there's that. What else? Because I'm thinking about all the games that we can do, because we have Gartic Phone, we have, there's stuff I want to do, but I think it cuts the amount of people that can be there, because we have, I'd like to play Uno with you guys, because I feel like the betrayals would be so good, like playing Uno, playing Monopoly and stuff. It's just that it has a limit as to how many people can be there, so that's why I don't really choose these. But maybe we could have something like a Mario Kart tournament. I think I want to have really fun events while I'm on vacation and take the time. I have a few longer streams during the day, maybe on some Saturdays while I'm off, and just have a lot of fun with everybody. Oh, thank you for the follow, Wolfie. You're now part of Turtle Society. Welcome in. How you doing? How was your weekend? But yeah, I think I'm gonna try and devise a plan of long, great activities we can have, like some words on stream and whatnot. Have Ms. and Mario Kart shenanigans, to be honest. Yes, it has been a while, because in my head, I forget that I was away for a month. So I forgot how long it's been since I did anything. So I think we're gonna have some Mario Kart. I got need to look into more things. Oh right, okay. So there's one thing I really wanted to try. So back in the day, I tried to play crab game, but then I got so sick so fast. It was just not an option. But now we know that I do have my motion sickness pills, so this might work out. We might actually be able to play crab game, and I think that would be fun. And as far as I know, crab game is free, so that would like open the door to most people. We could have like a room for us, because I don't want to get like weirdos getting in there and doing weird stuff and bad stuff in the game. But I would be interested if people are to try this, because I've always wanted to, but I couldn't. But now I have meds for it, so I could do it. That would be fun. Yeah, I feel like even if it's not a stream, even if it's just like something that we do offline, it'd be fun. So, but yeah, I think I'd like to stream it if I can. So yeah, there's a bunch of things, but at the same time, it's like there needs to be people for this to happen. So see, that's the scary thing when you're a small streamer. You just never know. You make events and stuff, and then nobody shows up, and then you're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do crab game on my own. Rough times. My mom says there's a setting in your VR system to help you out with the motion sickness too. Yeah, I mean, welcome in, sad boy. I tried the VR and I'm able to play Beat Saber no problem, but I tried to go in VR chat and VR chat got me sick real fast. So I think I need to play with the settings and also get my motion sickness pills. They do work, so I should try them. I don't own Mario Kart. Well, that's the thing. I'm thinking Mario Kart, but also I'm thinking Crab Game, and Crab Game is free. So that one you wouldn't have no excuse to go in there and mess people up. That's how it goes. So yeah, like the games I want to play that I couldn't before are basically Phasmophobia and Crab Game. And I'm thinking about any really like horror game that is first person view that I couldn't play before. I want to try and have fun with, you know, the cool stuff. And yeah. Yeah, I get it. It messes with me too. I can't use VR or else I'm out of commission for the rest of the day. High five on that. Like it was just so difficult. Even like I remember getting sick from playing like Sekiro, and I was like, you know, vibing, traveling, and all of a sudden I'm like, I think I might die. I think I might throw up. So, you know, it was not a great time. But now that I do have the motion sickness pills that I do recommend, like I won't say anything so I don't get sued, but I will say that go to your drugstore and ask for stuff for motion sickness and they should work. The motion sickness pills not work anymore. Oh, I played that before I got the pills. So it was, because usually this type of game doesn't make me sick, but it did. This time it did, and I was like, dang. I think for Sekiro, it was, I would get sick if I didn't eat enough before, or if I didn't drink enough. Then it would just make me sick. So it's not that great of an experience. But so far, except for once I tried to go cheap and get another like an off-brand motion sickness pill, did not work. I got sick and I was sad and I was very unhappy. It was not a good thing. I can only do VR for about an hour before it starts bothering my eyes. Yeah, it's really weird, and I don't even know how my eyes computed, because you know I had LASIK and it's like I see well, but I don't see in HD. I was wondering about things the other day because my sister was over and we were like having fun watching Arcane, getting a little drunk and stuff. And then I tried her glasses on, but instead of hurting my face, I was like, dang, this is HD. And she's like, girl, do you need glasses? I'm like, I don't need glasses, I got LASIK. But yeah, maybe my vision is not as clear as it could be. I definitely need to go for a follow-up appointment and get myself checked, and like maybe there are corrections to do, but at the same time I'm scared. I'm like, maybe I was just lucky with the first one where I can see, I can manage my life, I do my things, my eyes are not too dry. Do I want to go again and mess it up? You know, I'm a bit scared. I'm a scaredy cat. And I know it's not the best thing to do. I should probably get checked and get a correction if there needs to be, but I don't want to do it. I'm too poor for leadership in my eyes. You know what? Felt. You know, I had thought about doing LASIK for quite a few years, but I was always like, I'm too scared for this. I don't want to lose my eyesight, and I don't want to deal with the dryness that they talk about. Hello, Moronique. That's fancy. Welcome in. How you doing? How was your weekend? But yeah, I was like, I don't want to do it. I'm scared. I might go blind and blah, blah, blah. But then that was right before I started streaming because I got my PC that I'm using right now. Something was off with it. In the end, my graphics card was defective in my new PC and I was annoyed, but I was on the phone with tech support telling me to try and move things around, try and put in the other slot or something. So I'm like, okay. But as I'm sweating my life away trying to repair my PC, trying to move stuff, my glasses kept falling inside the PC.
Welcome, Jack. Thank you for the follow. You're now part of Sturto Society. How are you? How was your weekend?
But yeah, my glasses kept falling inside my PC and it was driving me crazy. I was like, I cannot with it. I had a whole fit that day. I was like, no, I cannot live like this because it was like, oh, my glasses fell. I'll just grab them later. No, I could not because I was too blind. I couldn't see anything. I was at -7 and -6.25 and I had I still have astigmatism. So like my eyes were real bad. So anytime they fell in the PC, I couldn't see. I couldn't just leave them there. But then they kept falling. And like a week later, I took an appointment and I got LASIK done like maybe 3 weeks later. I was like, I'm not living this life anymore. I will not have it. Yep, I did LASIK out of spite or something. I was just too mad at it, Some of the eye surgeries I've had to get are insane. My last one was 4 years ago when I had rust building in my eyes and I had to have it. What? Are you playing with me? Like, is that what's going on? Are you playing with my soul right now? Because I don't know. What do you mean? What do you mean by that?
Kenshi! Hello, Kenshi. How you doing? How was your weekend? How have you been?
Oh, I also thinking about streaming my Duolingo activities because, I have embarked on a very, very difficult road that is learning Arabic. I don't understand. I'm struggling out here. I mean, I'm not bad at recognizing stuff. I'm not even attempting to pronounce stuff properly yet. And I'm just like, what is... And then Asa thinks it's the funniest thing ever, Like, what do you mean? It's a common surgery for welders to get... Oh, the metal dust can lengthen out eyes and as a result, it rusts and grows in your eyes. That's scary. I'm happy. Like it seems it went well for you, but this is scary. Dang. You see, I complain about my office work like it's something. I'm just here for the tea and cheating, man. Like just doing things. Yes. I don't think so. Yeah. Thank you. Should probably use another program to supplement Duolingo. It's not a good program on its own. Oh, of course it's not. I got Aster. Aster's the dictionary next to me. So like he makes fun of me because of course. But I'm like, the logic of Arabic is not computing for me yet. I'm just like, but why? Like he tells me, oh yeah, this is that, but you pronounce the word differently depending on who you're talking to or about. And I'm like, what do you mean by that?
Thank you for the follow, Australian Free de la Hoya. That's the name. Welcome in. You're now part of Total Society. How was your day? How was your weekend?
But yeah, I'm just like, I don't know. It makes no sense to me. But the thing is that the first thing that I'm learning right now is the quote-unquote alphabet. I mean the lettering system. I don't know, but it also looks different depending on what letter is next to it. Oh, if this one has a dot, it's this. If it doesn't have a dot, it's it. But it may have 3 dots. Oh, the dot can be under it sometimes, and I'm like, what do you mean? What do you mean? I'm trying my best out here, but I'm not giving up on my 6-day streak. I am not giving up. I shall learn the language. You're having coffee? Well, I'm having a whiskey sour. I had some tea earlier though. But yeah, except for that, since like he makes fun of me, he started doing the Duolingo music class. Yeah, don't ask me how Duolingo is doing music, but they are. And he's struggling for his life with it. So I'm like, see, you make fun of me? Well, I'm gonna make fun of you with your music classes. Clearly, Aster is struggling with rhythm. And it's messing it up. Yeah, I'm drinking coffee while listening. Let's go. Drink your coffee. I'm guessing it's early for you, or you're just delinquenting having coffee at night. I don't know. I'd be the type too. I don't know if it offers Arabic, but I highly recommend Pimsleur for language learning. I'll check real quick. Oh, neat, it does offer it. I have to check. The reason I chose, well, I am using Duolingo is just because my mom is very cute and she has her Spanish classes, her math classes, and her music classes, and she wants to be able to have like streak challenges with us. So with me, with Aster, with my sister, like she just has a streak going on. She's just cute. So yeah, it's night for me. High five. Delinquency is what's up. Yee, you're back, but beware of saying stuff that is not stream friendly. We don't do that here. If you do that, you'll get banned. Twig, are you rating me? What are you doing? The Twig, the one and only, the beloved. Hello Twig. How you doing? How are you stream? Stop twigging people. I twig the Twig. Happy birthday, Raid. Yes, Dai. That's what's up. It's Zero. Hello. Twigs over here twigging and stuff. You know she's twigging and cannot be stopped because she's the bestest out here. Okay, welcome, Twigtopians. How you doing? How was your stream? What did you do? Time to go back and listen to 3-speed. I don't know. You didn't miss that much. Incredibly, respectfully get twigged. See, that's what we're talking about the beautiful people of TikTopia. How you doing? Doesn't YouTube only go 2 times 2? Who knows? How are you, Twig? Welcome in. How have you been? We watched my old content? Oh, I would not do that to myself. You're brave. I don't do that. I watch it on my own and cringe in silence. I'm not exposing other people to it. And you know, it's funny because sometimes I find funny stuff from my old streams, but it's my old model. I'm like, do I want to post it? Like, it's not... It's me, but it's not me. I don't even know. Twig flashbacks and recollections. Unanimous poll that she has improved. I mean, that's not even a question. I know that Twig has improved because she's just smart like that. We all start somewhere. Yeah, we all start like I did with a receding hairline. That's how you know you came from the bottom and now we up or something. Oh, hello, bye, Cass. Bye, Kyra. Are you saying bye? So I'm thinking you're leaving, but hello, Cass. You're cute. I like you. Tell the past hello for me. I don't understand, but it is okay. Because in this life, we do what we gotta do. Oh, you had pigtails. Yes, I had things going on. I had many things. Shall we? Oh, that's the thing. I can't use my normal tracking for my model. But like, you know, if you just want to have a little moment here. A moment of recollection for my bae out here. Bam! Look at her. It's all started with her. And I kept that. I wanted to have the water on the thighs. And yeah, the tracking is not gonna work because she was not made for Vibrager. Even though the mount does move somehow. So we take it. Vintage Mana, yeah, that's me. I kind of miss her if I'm being honest. I'm like, oh, that's me. One day I just need to learn how to rig so I can like re-rig her like to be fancy and all cool and stuff. I don't even remember how to change. There's something off. Oh, see, a second outfit. You know, whoops, no, that, yeah. So I was cool. I had a casual outfit. I'm too broke to get another outfit for my current model, you know. I thought Vintage Mana was the variant one. No, that's the struggle mana. That's what it was. Balding Mana was so goated. No, Balding Mana didn't know even how to speak to people on stream. It was just, it was a time to be alive. You had to be there to experience it, you know. When I come back to old Mana, yes, you came back at a great time. God, white pants are so underrated. I loved my white pants. They were awesome. They were everything and more. I forgot I have to, like, you know, it's cold out here. Get back into what we are. Show the people the forehead. Leave my forehead alone. Respect the foreheads, okay? Oh, hello, Kruka. Yeah, I guess... People have no respect in this place. I'm out here, you know, looking cute and stuff, and then just mess with me like that. Who would have thought people had no respect? Like, dang. Jeez. Leave my forehead alone is what I call. We all cast aside our first viroids. Like, yeah, I don't even have a thing. Like, I don't have a problem at all with viroid to begin with. But I cannot with that. Balding Mana is also goated. I mean, you know, she was a thing. Come back to Oma. Yeah, Kieran has the best timing. She was cozy. I liked her. She was great. I mean, you have to do bald again will free me from the situation. help me out because I got betrayed real quick, you know. Yep, that's crazy. That's crazy. No respect out here. What are you laughing at, Kenshi? I don't understand what you could be referring. Why am I here? Ah, see, nothing to see here. Nothing happened. Nothing suspicious. I don't know what could make you laugh like that. There's nothing funny going on. We're just doing life. I got you, homie. See, that's why Fish is a real one. That's why he's got the best profile picture, you know? When you're a real homie, you got the Fish PNG. You know, it's great. I mean, the depressed Fish PNG works, but you know, it is what it is. But yeah, we're just chatting it up out here, wondering about the meaning of life. I have like very, what's the word I'm looking for? On and off streams this week. So I'm streaming today, not tomorrow. I'm streaming Wednesday, but not Thursday. And I might stream on Friday. You know, that's the life of trying to like be social and whatnot. And like, I think it's because Asta has his Christmas party situation on Friday and I have to pick him up. So that's why I'm not sure I'm going to be streaming because I don't know what time I'll have to do that. So yeah. Sorry. Was making noise inside of my being and I don't know how I feel about that. Except for that's that. I've been trying to figure it out, okay? I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what's going on. Back in the old days where I was just a Twitch streamer, I felt like I was doing alright. These days I'm not, and I'm not sure, like, have I changed anything? Has this website changed while I was away? It's been so hard to get any traction on Twitch, and I'm trying to understand why. I'm like, I'm not expecting greatness, but I'm expecting something, I don't know, hoping for the best. Like, how do people do it? Like, I need to get classes and, like, learn about the things. But at the same time, as I said before, it's just so interesting how most people that I see make it on one or the other, but they don't make it on both. Like, if you're doing great on YouTube, you're not gonna do great on Twitch and vice versa. And I have no idea what the key to that is. Like, how does that work? I guess in the best of world, you stick to one platform and that platform grows and all is good in the world. But sadly, that's not how that works. It's just not it. And yeah, I've been stumped on on what to do about it. I'm like, you know, on YouTube, it's like, oh, you can't play with, like, I don't know, the freaking, what do you call it? The hashtags and whatnot that you put in your description. I feel like you can work with that and, like, get some more views, at least after the stream or something. On Twitch, I'm like, I don't know. What are you supposed to do? I have no idea. I mean, I was never big on Twitch anyways, so it's not like I'm surprised that all of a sudden I'm not, like, averaging 100 or something, you know? I do decently on Twitch, but it has its own meta and you haven't been doing it. Yeah, well, I don't even know what the meta is, so clearly I haven't been doing it. I just not. From what I've seen, it's best to just focus on one, but post shorts reels on all. Yeah, but at the same time, I feel like, I mean, I flip-flop between deciding what I want to do. Like, I've been maining YouTube for quite a while at this point, but I'm like, there is something to lose by not giving it a chance on Twitch. That's why I choose to do it, because I don't want to regret, like, oh, maybe I should have been dual streaming and stuff, even though I don't put it as a priority, and maybe that's why. Maybe that's actually my answer to all my problems. Like, I do try my best. Like, if I make shorts, I usually try to post them on TikTok and Instagram, and like, that's one thing that I put everywhere, but it's about it, you know. Streaming on YouTube for most of the time, it's ballsy. The crux of YouTube is for content creators, while the platform designed for entertainers. Yeah, it's a big jump. It was scary for me when I moved, but I don't regret doing it. I feel like I found so many amazing people and an amazing community on YouTube that I have absolutely regret. I feel like if I moved from Twitch, lost all my viewers, and found nobody on YouTube, I'd probably be very depressed by now, and I would run back to Twitch, no problem. But it's not the case for me, so I'm just gonna have a great time on YouTube and talking. My work PC made noise. And talking to people and figuring out. Like, I feel like if I make it on Twitch, it's good, but it's really not my goal. So I'm just gonna hang out, you know, have a grand old time with people. Twitch meta is hot tubs or something. Oh, well, yeah, I mean, that is a thing. But I mean, I see see people that make it without the hot tub or the YouTuber. Like you can. I still don't know what their secret sauce is, but they figured something out, and I just have to figure out what that something is for me, and maybe then I get somewhere. But I feel like it kind of is like even if you do something very interesting, and I'm not saying that I'm not a basic VTuber, but like even if you do something cool, if nobody sees it, then you're still not gonna get views. So it's like, yeah, I mean, you gotta do it with the hope that it catches on and not give up, I guess, you know. Twitch development decided for entertainers. Yes, indeed. Like I feel like it's less work than YouTube because YouTube is more curated. Like I feel like if I could just make it as streaming, I would just stream. I would never make any shorts on something. I would hire someone to do it. But it's not what it is when you're a small person struggling out here, you know? My Twitch is fed a lot from my TikTok streams. Twitch itself doesn't have any real natural growth. Well, that's the thing. Honestly, I've been streaming on TikTok because you inspired me to do it since last week. I know I haven't been doing it for a long time, but so far I can't say that I've seen any impact on my TikTok, on my Twitch or YouTube from it. But maybe I just haven't gotten the sauce. But I was like, you know, let me do like Daishima a little bit and like learn the TikTok stream and be a good content creator using all the things. But I have not managed to get more from it. So I don't know. Like the thing is, sometimes I observe what other people are doing and I try to do it, and then I like it does nothing for me. So it's just what it is, you know. Though I do love ponytail, so your ponytail toggle mana is like a small guilty pleasure for me. Well, I'm happy you like it. I like it a lot too. Like I forget to use it, but I like it. I also think Twitch is dealing with the stigma of just gaming or just hot tub now by people who aren't well versed on it. Yeah, but that's the thing. If you're gonna do the meta, you can be anybody, and the chances of you making it are quite high because there will always be people interested in it. If you don't want to do it, then you have to be really out of the ordinary, or you have to make people feel at home. You have to make people feel comfortable so they want to be around you. I feel like that's the meta, quote unquote, that I would rather aim for, because I like to make people feel happy. I like people like being able to talk to me after a long day and feel great and like, you know, just chit chat. I just want to be a chit chat buddy, but I do understand that this is not like the, oh, that's gonna make me go viral. It's not. Like, it's just fostering a community and making people feel great is not what's gonna do it, you know? TikTok is very hit or miss. Indeed, it is. So I'm not banking on this being the best thing for me. I do want to use TikTok only for chatting or singing are the only two things I will do. I don't want to do gaming on TikTok. It's probably gonna be too much for my PC anyways, and I want to be able to talk to people. I feel like with the way chat works on TikTok, you want to be able to talk to people. You don't want to be like focused on something for too long, is how I feel about it. My crush asked me out. Well, did you say yes? It's your crush. Did you make it, Chase? Let me know. Let me know if you're winning, okay? I make people feel uncomfortable and disturbed, and then they're like, what's wrong with him? Since when do you do that? Where'd that come from? Since when? What are you on about? Like, I've never had that happen in my whole life with you. Like, what do you mean? Yes, we're going on a date tomorrow. Well, congratulations, Chase. Word, that's wild. What do you mean? Like, wait, I haven't felt anything weird from you guys. For TikTok to work, you want to have daily uploads, and then these views get pushed into lives, then pushes back into the TikTok videos. Yeah, I will say that I do not have the stamina for that, at least not right now. Daily uploads are not a thing. I did it for a while, not doing it again for a while because I'm tired. And that's why I'm not like, you know, I'm not actively complaining about my growth. I'm like, I know there are things that can be done, but there's some things I'm not willing to do, at least not at the moment, type of thing, you know? TikTok is kind of trash, Joe. You know, don't say that. They're watching, okay? TikTok is difficult. TikTok is weird, and it can either make you or break you depending on what you do if you get canceled. But if you get lucky and blessed by TikTok, you can grow. Because I've seen it from some people that grew from like 10K on Twitch to 30K from TikTok, from like a few posts that went viral, and they were nothing really special. Their model just really looked good, and TikTok was eating it up, and they're like, oh my god, the model is so hot, blah blah blah. And it was a guy, and he blew up, and it worked. I've seen a lot of people grow from YouTube, from TikTok. It's just that you have to keep at it, find what people are into, post at the right time so the right people see it, and then once TikTok knows what people want to see this, they'll push it for you, and then you make it. But that's you gotta be lucky with that one, like pretty much any content creation platform, really. You don't remember that one time you were like, man, that blue sky is wild, getting out of here after. Yeah, no, I don't remember that, except when there was this whole confession for my mom going on in Tomodachi Life. I was like, Blue, you were not invited to the party, okay? That was a prime memory. I was saying how it's wild that Twitch loses so much money. Oh yeah, no, the way Twitch works is a mystery to me. Since it's not my main platform, I don't care too much. I'm like, it's weird. But if it's a platform that gives me a paycheck every 6 months, you know what? I'm gonna use it. Right now, I'm 30 cents off from my next payout, and I'm like, you're really just playing with me. I'm like, maybe I get enough quote-unquote ads. I don't get ads, but sometimes I see 10 cents for ads, and I'm like, I don't know how it happened, but I'll take it. Maybe I can get my extra 30 cents for ads so I can get my paycheck next month. You know, you're like, dang. That is Fake Blue, and we don't like Fake Blue. We love him. Is the best, okay? So yeah, it might not be obvious, but when you stream on Twitch, they're the ones losing money, a lot of money. So that's why the staff and moderators play favorite with streamers who make the most money. Oh yeah, I'm very aware. Like I'm chronically online. I am very aware. I read everything, all articles and stuff. So I don't talk about everything, but I pretty much know everything that's current, like going on, like in the gaming world and Twitch and YouTube and stuff. I stay very well informed, let's say. You can do stuff on TikTok outside of make videos, silly videos. Like what would be your ideas? What would you do if you were gonna do something on TikTok shows? I also, like, I mean, you gotta remember that I'm also a VTuber, so I am limited in what I can do, unless I want to have a chance of exposing myself. Like, I do like doing the freaking diamond art that I tried on my anniversary stream. It was a lot of fun. It was great. I was very happy. Mana Litmus brain rot test. Queen never cry. Wait a second. I'm gonna... Let me... There. There we go. Queen never cry. I wish I could cross my arms, but I can't. This was so random because I was so obsessed with what do you call it, with Arcane, that I just could not, and then all of a sudden this happened and I was like, I don't know what this is, but I'm living for it. Eyes, which eyes do you even want? I mean, this would not be appropriate for Queen Never Cry because you're not sneaky, you just, and you have no, well, I mean, she has some hair, but you know. Yeah, no, I tell you, I am very, very much on Twitter. I don't talk, but I am there. I know when there's drama. I know when there's a graduation. I know a lot of things. I just choose to pretend like I'm not. And honestly, so many graduations this year is like, dang, what's a Twitter? I don't know. Actually, I don't even know why I said that word. I have no idea what it could be. A real mystery, if you ask me. But yeah. Oh, I was so confused. I was like with my sister at home yesterday, and she's talking to me, and I see her phone, and I'm like, do you have blue sky? And she's like, yeah. I'm like, why? Like, my sister is, you know, she's not a boomer, but she kind of is. Like, she has Facebook, and that's it. She's never had Twitter. She doesn't know how Twitter works. She doesn't know what blue sky is. And like, why do you have that? I'm just confused. Like, I have all these social medias because I'm a VTuber. If I was not a VTuber, I would never have had Twitter to begin with, nor blue sky, nor any of these. I didn't know, oh God, I didn't know what Twitch was. Oh my God, TikTok messing with me with this, like, are you there? Like, my God. So I was confused, but apparently her job has a new account. And like, oh, if you want news from us, like, you gotta follow us on Blue Sky. I'm like, what? It's like your job telling you to follow you on YouTube, on Facebook for information. Like, it's nothing serious. She made an account anyways. She's like, I don't know how this works. She's in for a new world, you know. Shaking my head, Mana still barely uses her Blue Sky. I mean, I try, okay, I'm trying, but honestly, Blue Sky has not doing that much for me. So, I mean, I use it very liberally. Like, I will post. It's good. It's fun to have a new platform because you can reuse everything you've already posted on the other ones because that's all gonna be new there. So I try to post here and there, but honestly, I'm lucky if I get a like. So I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna put all my energy on this. I've never been the type to like blow up in any way, whether it was on Twitter or whether it's on Blue Sky or anything really. I don't blow up like that. So I'm like, I'm gonna try my best. I'm gonna post here and there, but I'm not gonna make it like something that will stress me out. Oh, I need to post on Blue Sky. I'm like, I got time. I ain't got time. I barely even post on Twitter anyways, so it's like, eh. I only got Twitter when I got into VTubers honestly. Yeah, I made my Twitter about 2 weeks before I started streaming. Because from what I read on Reddit, it was like, you need to be into the VTuber communities. You have to use the hashtags. You have to use Twitter. And I was like, let me follow what they're telling me to do. I'm just gonna do them all. And that is how I ended up on Twitter. And it's been a different type of life since. Honestly, it's been different, to say the least. Facebook. Why you spitting on Facebook? Facebook may be old, but it still does its job for the old people. Leave them alone. I have Facebook to keep in touch with high school and college friends. I mean, see, you're normal. You have it to keep in touch with people. I have it to stalk my people. Like, I want to stalk the people I went to middle school with. I'm not gonna find them anywhere else. So I stalk them on that. Sometimes I wonder what this person became. And then I find them there. That's what I use it for. I'm never there. I only use Messenger because that's where my family group chat is at. So yeah, but I'm never on Facebook. I just have it type of thing,
Hello, Sheriff. Happy to hear you're going well. Did you have a good weekend? How you doing?
Oh, it's Blue Sky. I only ever saw it written, so I thought it was Blue Sky. It's Blue Sky. I mean, it is the same end result. So who's really gonna judge here, okay? Managing social media is a chore. It is. I cannot be bothered. Like, my focus is taking care of my YouTube first, and then my other streaming platforms are like my TikTok, Instagram, and Shorts are things that I found. Like, you can use this website called Metricool where you can actually schedule everything to post for you. I don't think it's ideal because you cannot, like, unless I haven't figured it out, I cannot have a custom like title or different hashtags when I do batch posting on different platforms. But you know what? I decided I'm okay with that. So that's how I just keep rolling with it. I still technically have a Facebook, but it's officially dead, and for the last 8 years. Yeah, honestly, if you're not gonna use it, like, I think last time I changed my profile picture, it was like 2018 or 18 or 19. It's been that long since I changed my profile picture. People don't even know what's going on in my life. People on Facebook don't know I get married. So, like, that's how not undated it is. Like, I know, like, I'm like waiting to get our pictures to maybe post some on Facebook, and then people will be like, wait a second, you got married type of thing. But I'm not gonna go out of my way to update. I never put a relationship status. It's just gonna be bam, I'm married type of thing, Facebook back in my day, only college kids were allowed to have a Facebook. Oh yeah, it was fancy. And I remember when Facebook came out, I didn't want to have it. I'm like, that's cringe. I don't want it. But then I met people from another province, and then there was no other way to contact them, and that's when I got it, and it just kept existing. But I've never been an avid user, Man, here's a question. What's your thoughts on yanderes? I mean, it's interesting to watch in shows, but it's scary in real life, is what I would say. You got married and you didn't even stream it? Jeez, you haven't been in my streams for a while. Did not stream the wedding, but I had a big announcement. Stream when I came back in the beginning of November. Can you guess who my husband is? Blues. I'm really bad at this. Hell, I still have my old. Oh, I did not have MySpace. My sisters did. I never had it. You can still access them. Of course it's Aster. Wait, you were there or you were not there? Are you trolling me? I guess you are. You sound like you are. But yeah, for the other ones that may not know it. Does anyone here even recognize LimeWire? Of course, LimeWire was where you were trying to get an AMV and then you would get a suspicious video instead, okay? I'm actually serious. I had no idea. Oh well, dang, you haven't been there for a while, indeed. We got married over a month ago now. It was on October 20th. We got married, and that's why we were away for like a month and a half because we had to get married, had to go on honeymoon, and then we came back, and then I was tired, and I still haven't sent my thank yous. Feel kind of bad about that. My mom is like, "Did you send your thank yous?" I'm like, "I haven't yet. I need to do that." I was kind of going through some stuff earlier through most of the month. Well, see, I was away too, so I feel you on that. I hope it's going better now, though. I'm from the pre-Napster era. I don't know what pre-Napster is. I guess you got me far enough. Like I know LimeWire, I know Kazaa. Kazaa was a thing. It was also where you would look for an AMV and get a suspicious video.
Oh, well, congrats. Thank you, thank you. We wish your marriage life to be prosperous, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. So far, so good. We're happy. He's weird. I'm weird. And we're just learning how weird each other is. That's pretty much what's... That's what I'm saying. That man lives in the coldness and he's happy, and I'm just sniffling in the house, and I'm not about to die this winter. Like, we're gonna have to find a middle ground for the heating in the house, okay? It was Napster, Kazaa, then LimeWire. Okay, I was existing in the Kazaa era. That's the furthest I remember. The good old days where we could get like a whole album in one download. Now it's like, oh yeah, they want you to use streaming services. So like, if your internet or something is not working, you don't have it. Nah. I still download my MP3s when I want a song, okay? Man, LimeWire. I can see the logo right now. I'm like, it was such a great time of our lives, you know? Even though it was suspicious at times. And I remember, like, it was like you're looking for an AMV and then you get another AMV. So you're kind of interested and you're like, but what is the show? And you can never figure out what the anime is in that video that you were not trying to download. It was such a time to be alive. Such troubles. Sorry. But such a great time overall, you know? Oh, you guys, and your Facebook back in my day, we used MySpace and MSN Messenger and AOL. Well, you know, I know about all of these. The only one I never ever used was AOL. I heard of it, but it was not my time. But MSN Messenger was everything. I didn't have MySpace either. MSN was great. Like, you know, when you had to like work on your little emojis and like make it pretty for people to talk to you, it was a time to be alive. We were very happy with that. It was great, okay? It was amazing. I ain't here to judge. I'm just here to remind the people that it was a great time of our lives, okay? Let me see. Bro, the file names were so wild during the LimeWire era. They almost never had anything to do with the actual file. Yeah. And sometimes they were just not the file. That's the thing. That you were getting some suspicious activity that your parents would not approve of, you know? AOL chat was wild back when I was a child. I can't even imagine because, you know, there's still like suspicious people online now. Back in the day, there was nothing to regulate it. Like, people were just wilding on the internet, you know? AOL Messenger was wild. Yeah, well, time too. Yeah. Yeah, people were all wilding out here, and you all knew that. Yeah, for me, I mean, I was too young to actually know too much when I used MSN, but like, it was to talk with your middle school friend and like, hi, I finished my homework. I'm gonna play with so and so tomorrow. Oh, did you eat your supper? Like, you know, very, very deep, important conversations and whatnot. Which reminds me, my niece yesterday, she had to do a science project about gravity and whatnot. But then my sister had to help her do it. Then she had to film it. Then she had to edit it to hand in it for her. And I'm like, she was like, since when do parents have to be editors now? Like, we have to record, film, edit stuff for our kids' projects. She's like, what? I'm like, yeah, no, there's no way in hell any of my parents would have sat down to do all that back in the day when I was in school. Like, ain't nobody got time? Like, what do you mean they have to edit videos, you know? LimeWire was like, you want a Fall Out Boy song? Well, here's 50 pictures of a turtle. Yep. And then you didn't know better, so you just clicked on it and hoped for the best. And then the best was not necessarily the best in the world, to be honest. It was like, I mean, sure, I guess it's a something, you know? 1 second.
Yeah, reminder for my hair appointment tomorrow. I'm not looking forward to it, but I am. I'm like, I don't really want to go sit down for 5 hours. But I also don't really want to look like a broom for the holidays. But at least the color did take a bit more in my hair, so I'm not gonna complain too much. But it's rough. What kind of hairstyle are you going for? I mean, I have micro locks, so it's not like I have a specific look I'm going for. But I need to get my retightening done. Like it's looking like a little bush in the front right now, and I'm like, I need that to be a little bit like tidy, you know, like a little bit more, you know, have some pizzazz. A broom turt. Yeah, that's me. Hello, Nugget. How you doing? How you been? Yeah, like my locks are like, yeah, yesterday was my 1 year lock anniversary. I've been locked for a year. It went through like so fast. I don't know how I feel about it. Like, I mean, I feel like it was the right decision for me because I have not had to think about my hair too much. But it's like, first, it's an expense because I'm not doing my hair myself. Second, it's like, my hair ain't growing. I'm like, bro, can you do an effort? Like, can you give me some length out here, okay? I managed to like patch myself some extensions for my wedding because I was like, you know, all hair natural is and all it's good and all, but I wanted to have length. I wanted to have something. I had a off shoulder dress and I was like, I don't want to be having a bob. Like, no, I wanted hair. So I got myself a nice ponytail. Actually, I looked a bit like this. I basically had, yeah, I actually looked like that for my wedding. So I basically had hair down on my face just like my model and a high ponytail, and then I had my veil where the little bow is at. So I guess that's pretty accurate to what I look like. Honestly, I've just been shaving my head bald. You know what? I feel like a lot of guys just go for that easy life, and I'm not here to judge. That's the way. That's the way. Honestly, if I was a guy, there's a chance I would. I do like hair. But if it was a mess or if I was just balding, I think I would just let it go very early on. I'm like, oh, I'm a bald? Okay. I'm letting it go. Let it go. Let it go. It's the saddest thing when people keep going for too long and like it's like at the halfway point of your head and like from all sides, and then you still do a ponytail, and it's like, my man, I understand. It's a hard moment to come to terms with the situation, but if you're not gonna do like a hair transplant and stuff, then let it go. Just let it go. Especially when they keep it long. So just like 3 strands of hair that are super long. It's like, dang. Dang, alright, that's good. Very cute emote. Yeah, I got stressed the heck out last year, so to the point where my hair started falling out. Aw, so ever since I just started cutting all off. You know what felt? Stress can do stuff like that. That's why I'm scared, because I decided to have locks, but I'm like, what if I go through like a stressful period, or I have like postpartum, like apparently you lose hair. Like, I mean, I do want to have babies one day if possible. Like, if I do and I lose my hair, like, it's just gonna be my locks falling in droves, and I'm like, what do I do? Like, how do I repair the situation after that? So I'm a bit scared for that, so I'm gonna try my best to keep my hair as healthy as possible, because I'm like, you're not leaving me. No, you're not. You're gonna be my hair for as long as I live. But at the same time, my mom's hair is so thin that I'm like, is that my destiny? Is that where I'm going? Maybe I can save myself a little bit by having locks, but I'm like, and I've seen people reattach their locks when their hair fall off. So I'm like, maybe I can just, if I'm losing my hair, I can cut it off a little bit, wait for a little bit of growth, and then reattach the whole thing, you know? I'm too lazy to cut my hair, so I end up just growing it out. But whenever I do get it cut, by the time I do, it's typically over 17 inches long. So I just donate it all and start over. You know what? You're blessed and you're blessing someone else. If I could just grow 17 inches of hair and donate it, I would not even be mad. I would probably just do it too. But I don't think my hair has ever been 17 inches. So, you know, be blessed. But I'm hoping that now that I have locks, there's a chance that maybe one day my hair grows. So you know, we're just copiuming out here, because I'll be, if I keep my locks and they just never grow past like my shoulders, I'll be like, what are we doing? Oh. Hello? I think I'm back. I think I am.
I've caught up to live. Yay! Yay! Professional Kyra. Now, okay, it didn't. Like, my internet disconnected for a while, so my model died, my streams all died, and I think they came back, so we're good. It stopped for a bit, but it came back. Okay, good. Because my internet been going through it these days, and I'm like, what are we doing? Why is this happening? Stream alive. Yay! We're live. We're live. Let's go. How you doing, Cass? I didn't get to ask you. How have you been? How was your weekend? The stream froze for me for a second and came back. Okay, at least it was not too bad. Like, we didn't fully crash. We take that. It's an improvement in our lives, I didn't know you could donate it. I just happened to be told by the girl when I went to shave it all. Been doing it ever since. Yeah, if I could afford to bless people like that, I would definitely do it. Yum. Model slept a sec though. Yeah, today my model has been going through it. It's like the phone keeps disconnecting from the YouTube. I'm talking like an old person. From the Wi-Fi. But it's been fine for a while. But I've been trying to see if there's a culprit. Like, I tried to reset like my modem. I tried to like do everything I could to fix my internet over the weekend. And clearly it's not that reliable still. So I don't know. I still have to try and figure it out. We're thinking about changing our internet provider. But like, here you basically have two choices of internet. And the other choice of internet does not provide internet in our building. Discrimination, if you ask me. So we haven't been able to do that, but we're hoping that at some point they do come around and offer it to us, because it would be a bit more reliable. It would ensure that we can both stream at the same time, because last week when I started stream, it just crashed all of Aster's stuff, and we're like, okay, well, maybe we can't, or is it just our internet having a moment? It has been okay. Made a fridge cake. Huh? I don't know the name, but it's like no-bake cheesecake. Well, that sounds yum. I don't know. I mean, I used to be really good at baking, and then I lost it all. It's just been rough out here. I just haven't been good at all. It's just, I just have to accept this reality in my life, But I want to get back into it at some point. But at the same time, right now, we're supposed to get healthy and in shape and whatnot. So it might not be the best time for me to like practice baking. But I have to say I'm pretty blessed, because Aster likes baking bread, and the bread he makes is yummy. So, and it's just amazing, and I just love when he does it. So coming home after work and having a nice fresh loaf of bread is pretty happy times for me. Every time I'm online with friends, it's like my internet's 500 gigabytes. Then I like it, so I get it. Yeah. My internet is supposed to be 1 gigabyte, and like, yeah, is it 1 or 1,000? I don't know. It's supposed to be very high and very fast, but it's not fiber though. So I think that might be why it's not as good. I don't even know. I pay for the highest version that they have, that they can offer in here, and it's still not enough. So tell him to bake for the rest of us. Do that. I know. He has promised one of his friends to make a sourdough loaf, and he hasn't done it yet. I need to annoy him about it. Like, he used to make sourdough every single week before. Like, I don't know, we picked up that random hobby last year. We were like, oh yeah, like anytime we would hang out, we're like, let's do this and do that. And like, he likes to cook, so he would just make food. And then he just decided to start making bread. And then he had a whole sourdough started, because he likes to just choose the hardest option. And then it was good. And then he just made it like a nice soup the other day with like a cream of leek and broccoli and cabbage and stuff like that. And then we had it with some freshly baked bread, and it was divine. I was very happy and satisfied, Baked bread is so good. I've been eating flatbread for so long. Yeah, I mean, you gotta play the styles up, Have some flat one, have some baked bread, have long loaves, small loaves, all the things. I have all the things. They're so yummy. Are they the most healthy? No. But who cares, really, Even though he doesn't really use sugar, he uses a little bit of salt, and that's about it for the bread he makes. Just yum. But then he cut apart a piece of bread for me, and it's the size of my head, and I'm like, bro, why? He was like, we need to finish the bread. I'm like, yeah, but like, this is the size of my head. Like, what do you mean?
I'm hoping 1,000. One is like borderline dial up. Yeah, it's probably 1,000. That's what I'm thinking. I like to cook too, but since I work as a chef, work makes me hate it sometimes. Yeah, I can get behind that. When you have to do your hobby as a job, even though it probably depends, because some people would say that streaming is their job and they love it. It's different. You're having fun and doing whatever you want. But if you have to cook and that's not what you want to do at the moment, but you have to because you need that paycheck to pay your bills, yeah, I would not want to cook that much when I get home. Yeah, I get that. I used to be a mechanic, so when I would get home, I didn't even want to bother working on my car. I mean, did your car like frequently need work, or did you have like a project going on the side? Probably. But yeah, I don't know. Thankfully for me, as boring and like dumb as my job is, I never have to think about it when I'm home. Like there's nothing I would have to do at home that would be, oh yeah, that reminds me of work and I don't want to do it. But also, I do not have a passion for anything related to my work. So, in a way it saves me from that. For me, as soon as 4 p.m. hits, I'm like, my brain is disconnected and today's problems are tomorrow's problem. I will figure it out tomorrow or not, whenever I feel like it. Probably project car. A lot of my mechanic friends have project cars that they constantly upgrade. Yeah, I mean, I feel like I actually like that. I wish I had something that was that type of passion for me, that I was like, oh, let me work on it a little bit and then see the final product. In a way, that's one of the reasons I want to have like some manual hobby. I want to be able to do something and be like, see the final product at the end. But I'm not good at anything, which is probably why it would be a good thing. Like, one thing I really, really wish my brain could compute is definitely Live 2D. I wish I could do Live 2D. I would have so much fun, like, animating my emails, or animating, like, re-rigging my old model, or just, like rigging models for friends and stuff. I wish I could do that. But my brain is just not, it's just not about that life. I think that's part of the reason why I started drawing and such. I'm not really passionate about anything. High five on that. I struggle. I'm not passionate about anything, and I wish I was. Like, I want to be. I want to be like, oh, I'm looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to going home for that. The only thing that gives me some of that is streaming. That's it. But I don't have something that I do that much, like, offline. And that's what I'm still, like, hunting for in my life. Before I have kids, and then I have no life. I think that's for the reason. Yeah, okay, I read that. Mini painting is super fun. Hint, hint. Yes, but that's also an investment because I need to get things to paint. And also, I'm so bad. I would feel so bad if I start doing it and I just ruin everything I touch, which I will do. Like, I know my sisters got into watercolors in the past month, and she's obsessing, and she's very good. Like, she's following like tutorials and stuff, and she's living for it. That's her new hobby. She have a bunch of painting, and she'll send me pictures of them, and it's the cutest thing ever. She's so adorable. My sister is such a boomer. I love it. But I don't know. Like, do I want to invest? Like, get the paintbrush, get the paper, get the paint and the stuff, and then just not be good at it? That's how depressing, if you ask me, type of thing, Yeah, at the time I had an old car and my dad bought, and I started working on it to kill time. See, it's like restoring stuff seems to be like a really fun hobby for me. I think that's really fun, and you just take your time, And then you're really happy with the final result. You can always strip the paint off a mini and start over, and it's super forgiving even before you hit the strip it phase. I love that you have faith in me, because you don't understand. Like, I would create like creatures of your nightmares, and you'd be like, oh, what have I done? And then I would become a horror artist. Maybe that's where I could shine. I just have sketchbooks and pencils. Cost less than $10. Just get something cheap if you want to dabble in art stuff. Maybe I would. At the same time, I think I would probably want to like stream it or something. So maybe I would have to have a setup for like a hand cam to watch me draw and cry, The problem was that it was an 1986 Alfa Romeo, which means all the parts were in Italian. I don't speak Italian. Google Translate didn't exist yet. Well, that's a real challenge right there for you. You had to really give it your all to understand. I mean, honestly, I want to do mini painting stream someday. I am still rooting for you. I am waiting for you to do that. I will be so ready for you to do that. Like, I just can't wait. I'd be very happy. So, never forget. I will be rooting. I will be your cheerleader, like for everybody that all my friends that stream. If you turn it into content, it'll force you to practice. Yeah, that's the thing. Anything that I'm like, oh, I need to do it for stream. Well, yeah, that's like I need to be like I'm be practicing drawing for a month or something, and then I have to stream. Every stream is drawing and learning and evolving. That's actually a good idea, but it's scary because I don't want to commit like that. And was thinking of even doing stream where I teach people how to bake me on the stream. Do it. Just do it. I am ready for fish streams. I'm so ready for fish streams. Mini painting is wild. It's so cool to watch them do it. Oh, well, I'll have you know, sad boy, that fish is awesome. He even won a competition or like a prize. I don't know the specifics, but he won something last week. Yeah, and his work is amazing, and I always love it when he posts it because he's awesome like that. He's an amazing mini painter, and I know that Socks is too. Does Kuro do it too? I know you guys hang out, but does he do mini? I think he does. He does mini painting. He did like something like a Nyanner's situation, if I remember well. Adding money from mics and cameras minimum. Well, you can start with the mic. And then you can have a goal and have people help you get the camera for stuff. No, never mind. You said it was mini painting. I mean, you can have a very basic webcam to do it. Word, that's awesome. Yee. Myself, Suck, and Kudo do too. Yeah, that's what I thought. You guys are all awesome. You guys got all the skills and the strengths and stuff that I do not have. And I'm like, dang. You guys be cool like that. If you have a headset, you can just use that mic too. See, that's all. That's a 2-in-1. And yeah, you talk to us on during movie night, so you have a way for people to hear you. Next step is getting like a webcam. Get it like a second hand or something. I'm using like the Logitech situation, and that's what I use to track my model with, and that's what I do my hands cam stream with. It's fine. Socks is also an award-winning painter as well and judges painting competitions. Oh, okay. Socks be out there being epic. Like, you guys just like a group of epic people that have skills that I'm just like not jealous of, but I'm proud. Like I feel like I have bragging rights about you guys. I'm like, well, I know people that can do mini painting and they've been winning awards and like some of them judge things. Have you seen this? Have you seen the coloring on the skin on this? Yeah. And then I speak like I know all the technical terms and everything, but it's fine. I do have an old webcam, but it would be scuffed. You know, it's actually fine because honestly, one of the best advice that people give is also you don't know if we'll actually like streaming, so don't spend on it too much. Like, do the basic, the bare minimum. And then if you like it, then maybe you'll be more willing to like be, okay, let me save a little bit every month for this. And you can also, as you build a community, get people to be like wanting to see more of you and they help you upgrade your equipment. A lot of people do that. I know that Twig like got her new mic community funded. She had a mic. It was scuffed. It was, you know, making some sounds in here and there. But her community helped her get a new mic and now she's all clear and fancy and she can record covers and all that. So, you know, you gotta start from the bottom and then we're here. You know, you gotta do all the things and then you'll be happy. But you also need to figure out if you like it or not. Like, streaming is not fun for everybody. Like, you have to like test it yourself to see if you do, because it's not a given that you will like it actually. It can be very stressful. I would say not everybody likes it, but you do want to try it for a reasonable amount of time to know if you hate it or not. And if you don't hate it, well, yeah, keep at it, you know. Hilariously, I got sucked into the hobby. Look at that. You got them into being amazing. It's all thanks to you. We have just been friends for a really long time, and you're cool like that, getting your friends to become judges and win awards. I feel like that's a good friend to have. And also, is a bit better at it. I don't know. You'll always be the best in my heart if you ask me. That's awesome. That's similar to how my brother got me into motorcycles. My brother needed help working on his, and then I ended up getting the biker bug too. That's awesome to do that. Fish is a dude. Like, I hesitated for a second. I was like, I gotta poop for a bit.
appreciate it. That was fun. See you around.
We'll try and get a class in the rotation for Christmas. I really need to make a schedule for the holidays. I know, but should anyone assume? Sorry. You know what? It's very valid. I actually didn't know at first either because Fish used to have a profile picture that I could only see as a woman. So like I go with whatever people have as profile picture and I YOLO it. So yeah, I guess my brain could have assumed otherwise. But then I also heard Fish in voice calls, so I was like, oh yeah. Like you have heard my voice and seen my pic. Yes, I am a dude man. I mean, you never know, okay? Not here to assume out here. I forgot actually. Yeah, I saw his picture. He sent me his picture so I could make his me into Modachi life. So yeah, I know for a fact what Fish is. I think. I've been yapping so much, and I don't know. I feel like I might be getting sick, and I'll be very mad and sad at the same time if I am, because I've been complaining about how cold it is in the house, but Sir over there doesn't want to start the heating, and I'm like, I might die. Do you not care if your wife dies? We still have to talk about that. My old pick was my D&D character. Yee, I remember that. You told me that a long time ago. But I have to say, not to toot my own horn, but like you did have a PFP upgrade out here. And I'm just saying, I'm just putting it out there. Like you gotta be realistic about life. You need to understand like the great things, and like Fish over there just looking majestic. It's just so realistic. Like you've never seen a prettier fish out here, you know? I keep my house at 69 year young. Yes, for the joke, but also because I prefer the cold. What is 69? I don't actually know. Wait, let me see. Fahrenheit in Celsius. 20? Well, that's close to what we have. That's about 1 degree higher than what we have. See how bad it is? Oh no, said maybe getting sick, out loud curse now. You know what? I feel like that's probably true. That's the sad thing. Little the Mana original is funny, your profile pic. It's just, it has the pizzazz, Mana, no. Yeah, I mean, wait, never mind. What I do? What I see? What did I mess up as usual? Yeah, no, I feel like there's something up, like, yeah, like, if I'm sick, you guys can legit blame Aster for it, because it will actually be his fault. I will put all the blame on him, because I'm freezing my butt off, and I'm not happy about it, and he will not help me survive, okay? It's just how it is out here. Yeah, like, I'm sitting there just sniffling my life away. Oh, God. Leave me alone. Leave me alone, TikTok. Stop making noise in my head. My God. Where did I miss in the chat? It's deciding that it's offline and there's nothing I can do about it. Okay. Nice. Yes, nice. It's nice.
Anyways, that being said, it has been a little bit over 2 hours. As I said, sadly, I will not be streaming tomorrow. Getting my hair done, gotta be away for 5 hours and cry about it because it's gonna be cold when I go home. But then I'm streaming. I'm starting Little Nightmares 2 on Wednesday, so pretty excited about that. And yeah, we should be able to yap some more, play some more, and all of that. Gotta get an electric blanket. Can't have cold reptile. Exactly. See, you get it. Thing is, I do have one. I know where the blanket is. I don't know where the cable is. So I'll have to figure that one out and probably use it and cry as I'm freezing in my own house. But yeah, thank you so much for hanging out, people. You guys are quite awesome. Thank you for being cool. Thank you for the renewed membership. I appreciate it. I will be there. I will be figuring out a plan for our activities during the holidays. Wedding blankets are solid too. I've never used one. I think I would probably like it. Need to add TikTok chat to the main combination next time. Well, that's the thing. I don't know how. Like, do you know how? Do I have to go to like the chat page? Wait, let me do some troubleshooting right now because I was wondering how, but I have no idea. Because I'd love to.
I just don't know how. Like when I put the TikTok link, like it gives me what do you call it? Like it tells me to log in. Yeah, I'll get that to send to you. Okay, thank you. Because I was trying to find like a link for a chat and I couldn't find it, so I was like, I'm gonna just give up. And I gave up. So yeah, that's how professional of a streamer that I am. Need a raid target? It depends. Do you have a raid target on Twitch or on YouTube? What are you thinking, my dearest? My dearest Clara, let me see. Do I have any friends online on Twitch? And there's this life you want to read them. Okay, that's on YouTube, right? Let me see. I could stream here. Okay, I think I'm gonna probably raid Drox on Twitch. Okay, and I'm gonna do... How does one do this on YouTube? I forgot. Edit. And I'm guessing, I mean, not that I know anybody to actually raid on TikTok, so I'm not even gonna go there. On Twitter is Nep's friend. Oh, you got... Wait. Yeah, and I don't know who's Nep's friend. Da 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 da. Thanks for the stream. Glad I was finally able to join. I'm happy you were there. You made it a lot of fun. Thank you for chit-chatting. I really appreciated it. Sorry, I'm like the technicalities of all of this is not easy. But once again, thank you so much for being there. I will see you on Wednesday starting Little Nightmares. I will not be on TikTok. I will be on Twitch and YouTube though. So see you soon. You guys are awesome. And I will see you in the next one, alright? Stay safe and stay happy, okay? Bye-bye. Oh, Kohaku, my beloved, I love you. I'm happy to see you. I'll chat you up in the DMs anyway. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.